Hey guys, happy holidays. So it is holiday time and your girl is ready to get glam. All right, so we're gonna start with the hair, and I'm gonna go ahead and take this bun down. See my little pony, and I'm gonna decide what I want to do. So of course, while deciding, I'm gonna go ahead and mist my hair with my usual, which is a oil and water mixture. Whoa, it's a whole tsunami. It's okay, your girl got through it. On to other things. I'm gonna go ahead and retwist the front of my hair first because I already decided that I'm gonna put my hair up in a bun, but not any old bun, you guys. This is gonna be a huge high top knot lock bun. All right, so of course I'm gonna go ahead and snatch up those edges. And you know you gotta hit the back of your head too. When you're putting a bun in your hair or you're putting your hair up, you gotta hit the back, okay? You don't gotta get to the middle, but you see the back, you gotta hit there. So that's what I'm gonna go ahead and do next. Now we're just gonna fold over all our hair and put it up into a bun. Now I got a little Janet Jackson action going on, but that's not what we're headed for, okay? That's not what we're doing. We are going to go ahead and create a bunch of twists. So starting at the back, I'm creating this twist, and this is going to go around the base of our bun. So I'm going to hold the rest of the locks up and twist this twist around the base of our bun. I'm going to basically tuck it into the hair elastic that is holding the ponytail up. Next, I'm going to continue that technique. So I'm going to take another bunch of locks, twist it, and you're gonna layer this twist on top of the twist that you just put. It's a lot of words. I'm saying twist a whole lot. You really just have to watch, okay? And you'll definitely see exactly what I'm doing. And again, tuck your ends. Taking another twist, twisting it, and placing that directly on top of the previous twist, all right? I think you guys see where I'm going with this, so I'm just gonna let you guys watch and see. Alright, so lastly, you just want to secure everything and make sure it's not toppling over. And then of course I'm going to neaten up the edges even more, tie my hair down, and then, wait for it, we're going to get into this face. We're going to get into this glam. We're going to get into this beat. I'm going to go ahead and wipe off any oils. I have a couple of little buttons on my forehead, and we don't want those. So we got to make sure our skin is clear and clean. As you can see, I'm jumping straight into brows. You know, this is nothing new. I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in the color Chocolate, all right? I'm going to go ahead and brush them, and then to clean up my brows today, I'm going to be using the Makeup Revolution Concealer, and this is in the shade 12.5. To clean up on top of the brows, I like to go in with a color that is more comparable to my actual skin tone. So today I'm using the Juvia's Place foundation in the color Kampala. As you can see, it just blends right in. To get a nice clear canvas from my eyelids, I'm using the Juvia's Place concealer in the shade number 9. Then I'm using this brush just to blend it all out. So as you can see, this just takes away all the discoloration on my eyelids, all right? Just so that I can have a beautiful blank canvas to work with. I also went ahead and set my concealer with the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder today. I don't always do it, but I decided to do that today. Using this Violet Voss Pro eyeshadow palette, I went in with this orangey shade called hashtag in my crease. And if you know me, or if you've seen any of my previous makeup tutorials, you know I love me an orange shade in my crease, okay? Love it! For the brow bone, I'm using the color transition out of that same palette, which is like a lighter nude shade, and then I'm blending the same orangey hashtag into this. Now we're going into this beautiful burgundy shade, and I'm using a more defined brush. As you can see, this allows me to have more control over where the shadow is going, okay? So when you just want to have it really controlled, you always want to use a smaller, tighter brush. Now back in with hashtag, I am blending out that burgundy shade and creating a nice seamless look. When building up the colors in your transition, you just want to be really precise, and it's going to take some time, like if you really want it to be well blended and nice. So as you can see, I'm taking my time and I'm just layering color on top of color just to get it just how I want it. I'm going to go ahead in with a makeup wipe, and I'm just going to take away any unnecessary shadows from my lid, because my lid is going to be a different color, and I'm going to go ahead and cut the crease. I'm using the Makeup Revolution concealer in the shade 12, and I'm cutting my crease, and I'm using a flat kind of slanted brush just to carve out that crease. And I'm gonna also do a wing with my shadow just to make it as dramatic and as glamorous as possible, honey. It is the holidays and we're gonna do it up, okay? Setting it with that translucent powder once more just so that I have a nice base. I went back in with the burgundy shade and that small precision brush just to neaten up my transition area and neaten up that line. In with the ColourPop shadow in the color Liberty, I'm going to place that on my lid, and I will be cutting the crease with this shadow. These shadows are very creamy, so they provide the perfect base for when you are doing something like this. So as you can see, it's just going on creamy and beautiful. Now I'm using these loose glitters, and that will also be linked down below. It's from a website that I got all of these loose glitters. So I'm using this one. It's like a white silvery glitter, but it has like some purplish and some pinkish reflex. It was really, really pretty in person. I went ahead and lined my eyes, and now I'm using a makeup wipe to clean up all that extra glitter that may have fallen, cleaning up my crease, and now onto face. I'm moisturizing with this Pure Lease Watermelon moisturizer. Is so moisturizing. I've really been into like these really lightweight kind of water cream situations. For primer, I'm going in with this Illamasqua Hydra Veil Primer, which is another hydrating situation, but it also provides a really nice tacky foundation for your foundation. Pun. But now for foundation, I'm going in with the Estee Lauder foundation, which is my fave. This is in the shade 5N2 Amber Honey. Absolutely love this foundation. For concealer, I'm using the Too Faced Born This Way in the shade Maple, and I mixed in a little bit of that Juvia's Place concealer in the shade number 9 just to add a little bit more highlight, and then I'm blending it in with my beauty blender, which is actually my favorite way to blend under my eyes. I don't know, I've tried to blend under my eyes with like brushes and stuff, but I don't know, it just doesn't do it for me the way the beauty blender does it for me. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then we'll move on. Funny thing is that I used to be like more of an eyeshadow girl, but now I'm such a face girl. Like it's so gratifying to see this face process, okay? To set my under eye, I'm using the Huda Beauty powder in the shade Cunifer. And of course, to set my face, I'm going to go in with my usual L'Oreal True Match powder in the shade Soft Sable. Okay? Okay. Again, so satisfying just to see the beat come together. Woo! Love it! For bronzer, I'm going in with this Morphe bronzer in the number 9, I believe. I know it's shade Romance. Don't quote me on the numbers. I don't know. I'm getting number happy right now. Okay, Of course, I'm going to go ahead and carve that out a little bit. I'm just using the rest, whatever was left over on my beauty blender, to carve out the bottom of my face. Okay? And you got to hit those edges, okay? Pull up the hair tie and hit the edges, because it's not a good look, okay? When you don't do that, it looks like a whole mask, all right? Next, we are going to snatch up this nose real quick. Snatch it up. For blush, I'm using this Alamar Cosmetics blush and this Morphe blush brush, and I'm applying that to the apples of my cheeks. For highlighter, I'm using this Lancome highlighter. I think this is in Sparkling Pesh, one of my faves, and I'm gonna go a little highlight crazy because, listen, it's the holidays, okay? I think there's 2 times of the year when you are allowed to be sparkly, dramatic, and just that chick, okay? And that is the holidays and your birthday, okay? So we're gonna also layer on top of it that Juvia's Place Loose powder. I'm not sure the name, it'll be down below, okay? Just to get my face shining. I'm just cleaning up my line because sometimes when you add powders, it kind of messes with your winged liner. And now I'm just dusting some of that orange shade that we put in the crease under my eyes, just to make the look a bit more cohesive. To set my face, I just sprayed it down with a little bit of rose water. Honestly, it's not a setting spray. It's just to take that powdery look away and give us a more natural glow. I'm lining my lips with this liner that I got at the beauty supply store. Really not sure of the name. And I'm going to go in with this Dose of Colors lipstick. Oh my goodness, you guys, yo. This lipstick has the best formula. Like, it's honestly one of the best formula liquid lipsticks that I've witnessed, okay? This is, I believe, in the shade Date Night. It's a really, really pretty color, but I like to add a little pizzazz to my liquid lips. So this is by ColourPop, and I believe this is the shade Cozy. It just brightens it up, adds a little coralness to it. For mascara, I'm using the Thrive Cosmetics mascara, which is, again, one of my faves. It really lengthens out my lashes. And I'm going in with some silver in my inner corner from the Riviera palette, taking down my hair tie, and I'm just making sure my bun is all together. You know, I can hardly get this bun in the frame, you guys. Oh my gosh. I'm wishing you guys all a happy, safe, healthy, wonderful holiday season. Whatever you guys celebrate, it's not even about that. It's about being happy, healthy, and just doing what's best for you, all right? I will talk to you guys in my next video. Love you guys. Deuces.